up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. A big shout out to all my CHISME gang. Thank you guys for supporting me and for liking my page. If you guys don't know me, my name is Lucy. I am the owner of Vanity Queen Boutique, and I own another small business that's a flower shop, and I'm an online florist. ¿Qué dije? I'm an online florist, and I have been meaning to make you guys a video for the longest, and I'm always so busy that I never get to it. But finally, I am here. I am going to make you guys that video that I have promised you guys forever, and that is how to start your own online business in, what is it? 5 easy steps, I think. Can't remember. I didn't write them down. So if I miss something, I do apologize. This is just real quick video. My bad. So this is just a really quick video that I have put together about how I started my own online business and what worked for me. Mind you, you guys have to keep in mind that I am in Illinois, so it may be a little different for you if you're in a different state. And if you're in my channel, it's obvious that you want to open up your own business, and congratulations. It is the best decision anybody can ever make, because it is always better to work for yourself than to work for somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, does it make sense? I just always feel like it's always better to work for yourself. Anyway, with that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. So let's go ahead and roll right into this video. Step number 1. Oh, hold on, you guys. I promise I wrote it down so that I wouldn't forget. Let me look for it. I wrote it down because a bitch be having the mind of a fish. One second. What the hell? Where is it? I wrote them down because I knew I was gonna forget. Okay, here we go. How to start your own online business. The first thing you have to do is obviously figure out what you want to sell and your name. That is the first very important thing that you have to figure out. Why? Because you have to make sure that nobody else has that name, because you don't want to get yourself into any problems. And you want to make sure that your name is also available for you to use in Instagram, Facebook, just social media in general. You got to make sure you're able to use it in Instagram and Facebook. Those are your 2 most important ones, because hello, everybody's on social media, and where are you going to market? Online, for the most part, on social media. So you got to make sure that nobody else has your name already. So once you have that wrapped up, you're ready for step number 2. Step number 2, you have to register your name through the IRS. You have to get yourself an EIN number. Why? Because you have to report, drum roll, taxes. Yep, Uncle Sam wants his cut. And trust me, you don't want to get into any problems with Uncle Sam, because I sure as hell don't. That shit scares me. But anyway, yes, you gotta go ahead and register your account and get yourself an EIN. Regardless of anything, you're gonna need your EIN, because otherwise you can't buy wholesale items. You can't buy anything wholesale if you don't have your business license and your permits. So they're two, how do I say this? Oh my God, you guys, this is a horrible video on my end. You have to have your EIN number in order for you to be able to purchase wholesale items. Another thing, depending on where you live, you need to register your business. You need to apply for a permit at whatever town it is you live in. Like, for example, I live in Illinois. I live in a suburb in Illinois. I'm just gonna give an example. If you live in Orland, then you have to go apply for a permit, for a resale permit in the village of Orland. If you live in Oakland, you have to go to the village of Oakland. If you live in fucking Crestwood, and you have to go to Crestwood. and so on and so forth, so you can understand what I mean. So you have to do those steps. Those are the first super, super, super duper important steps that you have to do. Number one, think about your name, what you're gonna sell, and you have to register it through the IRS. And let me tell you guys, when you register your business through the IRS, it is completely free. Do not let anybody try to rip you off and say, oh, I'll help you, I'll fill this out for you and charge you. Yes, I understand that person that does it or wants to do it for you may be trying to just help you, but that's for free. You can do that shit on your own, and it is not complicated at all. So just throwing that out there for you guys. Because when I was starting, nobody wanted to tell me anything. Nobody wanted to help me. And holy shit, is it hard. It's hard to, you know what? I don't want to say hard because I don't want to like not encourage you guys to go out and do it. It's not hard at all. It's just you're so excited that you tend to skip the important stuff and jump right into like shopping for your store, and like you buy something and then you automatically advertise it, and you can get in trouble if somebody is being an asshole out there and reports you because you don't got your shit registered. So you don't want to go through all of that. You just go ahead and get your stuff together before you even start selling. So you do that. In Illinois, you also have to register through the DMV. You have to register your account through the DMV. I believe they have a filing fee of $250. Do not quote me on that because it might have gone up a little bit. But it's $250 for you to get your articles of organization. Now you need that paper for you to open a bank business account. If you don't have your articles of organization and your registration and all that stuff, when you go to the bank and try to open up a bank account, they're not gonna let you do it. So I would recommend for you to not open up a business bank account for like when you first starting, because like you're kind of testing the waters and you don't know if you're gonna like it to begin with. Because when you're your own business, you don't stop working. You work all day, every day, and it's not what people think. Like, oh, you own your own business, so you don't do shit. No, that's not how it is. We actually never fucking stop doing stuff. It's not a 9-to-5 job. So if what you want to do is have a 9-to-5 job, then just stay where you are, because this is not what you're looking for. So you want to go ahead and get all of that together. See, I kind of wrote it down, but I wrote it down like, see, now I'm kind of upset. I wish I would have wrote it down in order. Well, I'm trying to tell you guys as much in order as possible. Does that make sense? I don't think so. I'm trying to give it to you guys in order, exactly how it goes, kind of ish. Whatever, you guys understand. So then, another very important thing. Oh my God, I cannot stress this enough. You need to have a business insurance. I know. I didn't know that at first. Nobody told me. But you need to have a general liability business insurance. You need to have one. They're not expensive. There's a whole bunch of them that you can look into, and it won't be an arm and a leg. An online business insurance is always pricier. Why? I don't fucking know yet. I'm not that far advanced. I'm not a multimillionaire. I don't have a crazy big ass store. No. I myself recently started, well, not recently, but I'm barely getting there for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's been really, really hard. And you're not going to grow overnight. So I want everybody to understand that it feels like shit, because when I first started, I was so hyped up. I was so excited. I bought a bunch of shit and I didn't sell. And I was like, what the hell? Why am I not selling? You don't sell right away. And it kind of like bums you out, because that's my kids. It kind of like bums you out because you start to feel like, damn, like this shit isn't working. And that's not the case. It's just the people that you think are gonna support you don't. They don't support you. So you gotta keep that in mind, like as your number one thing. Like, don't mix your business with your friends and your family, because believe it or not, they're the least people to support you in the business industry. They never will. And it may seem kind of harsh for me to say it this way, that the least people that will support you are your friends and family. But once you're like completely committed and they see that you're like, you're doing stuff, I don't know why, for the most part, I mean, in my cases, they don't support you. They don't, like, you realize, you come to realize who your real friends are and who really supports you and who doesn't. And it's so sad sometimes to me in my case, because it was like, holy shit, something as easy as, like, I'm not asking anybody to buy my stuff, you know, but like something as easy as sharing a post can help you. Why? Because one person shares it, another person sees it, if they like it, they share it, and blah blah blah, it keeps on going. That's the whole point of it. But then you realize, like, you're sharing, you're posting, and you're so excited, and they're not helping you, they're not sharing, and they don't have to. Don't get me wrong, they don't have to. They really don't. But you, like, it does bum you out at first. So I just want to throw it out there, like, if you guys do move forward with it, like, just mark my words, it's not worth the time for you to like stress over it. So just like, if you see like people that you think were gonna help you out and share and support and they don't, just let it go. Don't even waste your time on getting bummed out, because it's stupid. But yeah, so that's about it, you guys. Like, to begin your business, I think that's like the first most important steps that you should focus on. And like I said, if you're watching this video, if you made it this far into my video, then you're probably here because, like I said, you're gonna start an online store, or you probably already did. Just make sure you have everything ready. Like, the first step, like I said, you gotta make sure that your name is available. Why? Because when you build your website, you also want to be able to use like that name, because I personally don't like using, because sometimes like a website host will offer you, like, let's say I want to be called well, my store is Vanity Queen Boutique. I have it registered under vanityqueenboutique.com. That's my domain. I paid for it. I get to use it. If somebody else already had Vanity Queen Boutique, they would offer me vanityqueenboutique.net. You know what I mean? And it's like, you don't want to go through that. You want to keep it flat and simple and easy for people to be able to search you, you know? So just keep it as simple as possible, and just fuck it. Keep it going. I mean, I'm happy for you guys. If you guys are really, like, it makes me so happy to be able to help people. And I have helped people like around me, because there's like certain friends of mine that want to open up their businesses, and they often like ask me, hey, you know, how do you do this and how do you do that? And I always help them. Like, to me, it's not a problem. The only thing I will never, ever, ever, ever tell anyone, the audacity, if you guys ask me, is who are my vendors, where I buy my shit and all that stuff. I will never tell you, so don't ask me. Like, that is so fucking rude to me. I feel like that's almost like asking someone for their fucking social security number. Like, you just don't. Don't ask anybody for that information, because they're not gonna give it to you. Like, it takes a long time to find vendors, for you to find what works for you. But, you know, you always got to keep in mind, what works for me may not work for you. So just don't do it. If you're in this business and you're trying to copy other people, don't do it. It's not going to work. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I don't mind helping people, but I just don't like when people directly ask me, hey, where do you buy your stuff wholesale? I'm not going to fucking tell you. Like, do your homework. There's this one big easy tool that you should know, and it's called fucking Google. Google tells you everything. I swear. It really does. That's how I found a lot of my stuff, in Google. You Google your way around. But anyway, guys, let's do a quick recap. Number 1, you find your name. Number 2, apply for your EIN. You register it. You register through the IRS. You make sure you pick what you want to be. a sole proprietor, an LLC, a corporation, and I'll make a separate video about that. I don't want to get into detail with that in this video, but you pick one, you register it. Then once you get that, you go to your village or wherever it is that you are going to be doing business in. You get your a reseller's permit through them, and you register. Well, in my case, in the state of Illinois, you register through the DMV. You pay your filing fees, and then the fun starts. The fun part starts. You shop, depending on what you're gonna sell. For me, it's an online boutique, so I go shopping. And on the next video, I'll tell you guys one of my biggest tools that I used to find vendors. I won't tell you what vendors I use, but I will tell you where to go to find them. So I don't think it gets much easier than that, you guys. But yeah, once again, thank you guys for watching my video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. Did I say subscribe already? Oh yeah, subscribe to my video and turn on your post notifications. I'll see you guys in my next video. If you guys like my top, go ahead and visit my store, www.vanityqueenboutique.com. See you guys in the next video. Bye.